Let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to play the second league of the day. We're playing some Modern, and this is a Izzet Delver decklist coming from you straight from the Atlanta Classic. My buddy Russell Lee got first place. He's here in the chat with us as the username I'm Not Russell. So I'll be trying to interact with him as much as possible during the stream. I really appreciate him checking out my stream and spending time with me here. But yeah, this is a deck that is near and dear to my heart, and this looks like something I would trap myself into playing at an open when it's underpowered, right? Like this is the kind of decks when you like show somebody a Celestial Holiday deck and they're like, oh no, don't do it. Like, come on, don't play this. It's kind of the same deck where it's like super sweet, looks like everything I want to do in Magic, and looks like something that like people that know me would scold me for trying to register it at open. But I'm really excited about it. This deck looks super sweet, and I'm super happy that my buddy Shadows in the chat has petitioned me using his sublist to play this deck this month. It's been a while. I've been wanting to get around to this for a long time, even before like Ross Marion was playing it in the open, and before he wrote his article about it. Shadows was trying to get me to play this deck. So Shadows is way ahead of the curve. Shout out to Shadows for being on top of that and like keeping his finger to the pulse in this format. And now that it's kind of out and figured out a little bit more, I'm excited to play it. So let's dive in. First of all, there's a lot going on with the mana base before we even begin. We have a 4 Spirebluff Canal deck that's also playing Mystic Sanctuary. One of the lovely viewers in the chat has made the statement that he thinks that Basic Mountain would be good. And Basic Mountain is like gives you a little bit of insurance against like Ghost Quarter and Field of Ruin decks, like especially like Blue Hat Control. You don't have a red source to fetch. So if you only get trapped drawing 1 or 2 of your red sources, you could be cut off red. And you're just going to draw a bunch of dead cards if you don't have red mana. I'm a little off that because we're a 4 Archmage's Charm deck, so I don't think we can afford a Basic Mountain, but that's something I want to keep my eye on as we're playing games, is whether or not, we would want a Basic Mountain to either grab off Path to Exile, Ghost Quarter, Field of Ruin, whatever, or even just fetch. And so we're going to keep an eye on that as we play, but we are a Mystic Sanctuary deck. We have access to 2 of those, and that play well with our Deprives as well. We have access to 2 Deprives, so you can just kind of get a little bit of a lock going there. As well as just put cards like Archmage's Charm, Force back on top whenever you need them to. Make sure you're drawing a good card. So that's something I'm interested to try out. I haven't been a big believer in Mystic Sanctuary, and it still does feel kind of stupid to have a tapped basic island in your opening, a non-basic island in your opening hand in a deck with 18 1-drops. But that's another thing I want to keep in mind is like how many Mystic Sanctuaries is correct for this deck to play. 1 feels free. The second feels like it begins to have a little bit of diminishing returns, and then the third one seems kind of bad. So 2 is an interesting number. It probably is closer to correct than not, but I'm interested to see exactly how those play out. We have access to 7 fetch lands. We have 4 Spirebluff Canals, like I said, that don't play with our Mystic Sanctuaries, but everything else should be grabbing islands. 3 Steam Vents. Honestly, pretty clean mana base. Pretty happy to see it. A lot going on, but overall, I think it's probably closer to correct than not as far as this mana base goes. It looks pretty clean. As far as the cantrip suite goes, we have 4 Opt, 4 Serum Visions. Opt plays pretty well with Snapcaster Mage, also with just like holding up counter spells and stuff like that, which is why we're playing it over something like Sleight of Hand or like any kind of split with Sleight of Hand. Makes a lot of sense to me. Spell Snare, good card. Tarmogoyf's hard to beat for this deck, as well as various other 2-drops like Ren and 6, where all our creatures are like X1s. So Spell Snare is probably a really good card in this deck. Also, just being a 1-mana counterspell that trades up on mana is by definition tempo positive, and so it's a card that this tempo deck is interested in playing. Lightning Bolt's been a hallmark of Bolt Snap Bolt decks for years, so not shocked to see that here. It is an aggressive deck that's going to want Bolt to get some creatures out of the way, so this is one of your best Lightning Bolt decks that you'll ever see, because you are going to use it as aggression a lot of the time. You do have Snapcaster to flash it back, and you just very, very good Lightning Bolt deck. 4 Delver of Secrets. This is what I was talking about a little bit before we actually got started, is I think Delver of Secrets might actually not belong in this deck as much. We might be able to make a little bit more competitive like blue-red control deck that still has a lot of the powerful tempo elements, but isn't playing like a lower quality card in the form of Delver of Secrets. I don't know how many hits we have, but we can do that quick math real quick. The quick maths. 14, 15, 16, 17... plus 8 is 25, 26, 27. That's like on the lower-ish end, I think, of Delver flip targets. It's kind of low. I would like it to be above 30 in my Delver decks, if I remember. I think that's what Legacy's at. I think Legacy's at about 30. Usually, I think I was like closer to 32. Played like 12 creatures, 18 lands. No, so it was 30 at a time. So yeah, like I usually want it to be about 30. And so this being on 27 makes it a little light for me, but it's probably enough that you can still play the card. Yeah, I don't know. Delver Secrets is interesting. I would not be shocked if I end up actually boarding this card out a lot in matchups that are a little more grindy, because all the rest of our creatures can be 2-for-1s, and so we can kind of just like transition into this control plan post board. So that's something you're gonna look out for as well. For Snapcaster Mage, like I said, good with Lightning Bolt, good with a lot of our 1-mana spells, like having access to 14 1-mana like spells to flashback with Snapcaster Mage makes Snapcaster a very good choice for this deck, even if it is a little expensive. It kind of is treated as a 3-drop, right? We have Deprives to pair with our Sanctuaries, let you pick up a land, or specifically, a land when you cast it, so you can pick up Sanctuary and kind of establish a little bit of a lock here with the counterspell, and just make sure you always have counterspell up. Mana Leak as a 1-of is calculated, but you probably just don't want 3 Deprives, but you do want another 2-mana counterspell, so Mana Leak's probably a perfect slot there. You don't want to play something like Logic Knot, because it combats your graveyard for Snapcaster Mage. And Magmatic Sinkhole. You already have 2 Delve cards. Young Pyromancer is a card you haven't seen in Modern in a long time. I'm interested to see that card kind of in action. I haven't really played with it in Modern ever. It's just never really been quite up to snuff because you haven't had enough free spells, but the access to Force of Negation actually means that you probably do have enough free spells now, and you can just like hold up Force of Negation in case they have like a Planeswalker or something when you slam your Pyromancer on 2 to just like be able to free spell, counter the thing, make a token, and you're just wildly ahead. You see that play pattern in Legacy a lot, so it's nice to see that kind of ported over to Modern. Force Negation, another card that trades up tempo positive by definition. It trades, it's free card to cast, pitch a card, but you trade with any amount of mana and it's tempo positive. Pretty excited to be giving that card a shot with your Delvers and your Young Pyromancers. And we have plenty of 2-for-1s to make up for the fact that this is card disadvantage. So we have things like Archmage's Charm and the Snapcaster Mage, the Young Pyromancer, stuff like that gives virtual and true card advantage that lets us make up for the fact that we're 2-for-1ing ourselves for Force Negation, which is a play pattern you saw in a Just Got Mentor deck I played a bunch, right? Where you like 2-for-1 yourself a bunch with a bunch of forces, and you just make up the card advantage, you play a sweet control game, have a lot of fun, profit. So that brings me to Archmage's Charm, a card I talked a lot of smack about. It's still not great. I will be honest with you. It's still not great in my opinion. But 3-mana cancel, potentially 3-mana instant speed divination, lets you hold up Snapcaster for a 1-drop as well as just like a cancel onto 3 mana. So it lets you represent some of the most things at 3 mana. So it's probably fine in this deck, but 4 seems like a lot. I'd be shocked if we didn't want to play something like a Vanillion Click or like the Disdainful Bird or something like that alongside these like creatures and these spells at the 3-mana slot. Having specifically Archmage's Charm seems a little weird. Last but not least, Magmatic Sinkhole is a huge pickup for this deck. You used to see things like Harvest Pyre being played in these blue-red decks that couldn't beat a Tarmogoyf. Now you can beat a Tarmogoyf, and Sinkhole helps you do that because it hits Planeswalkers too. So great pickup there. Does combat a little bit with Snapcaster Mage, but you have enough spells, enough 1-mana spells that like you should be able to delve out like your fetch lands and stuff like that and still be able to Sinkhole with like a spell to flashback for Snapcaster Mage. So you're in good shape. All right, on to the sideboard. Deck needs days. Every deck needs days. They're all worth it. I'm definitely an idiot. You're not an idiot, Russ. You're great. Surprised to see Zero Thought Scour. Yeah, it's just like doesn't really enable much. Sick gamer glasses. Thanks. Appreciate it. Legacies is less than 30 these days, but they have real cantrips. That's true as well. They have better cantrips and like brainstorms to set it up. All right. Moving on to the sideboard. You have Blood Moon card. Big fan. Big fan of this card. This card's won me a lot of money. Just always want access to some free wins when you have access to them. Also good land hate for like the Tron decks, the Eldrazi Tron decks, etc. I don't know what just happened to the deck. Bring it back. So 2 Blood Moons reasonable. I could almost see 3, honestly, or at least a third land card, like a land hate card, so like an Alpine Moon or something like that. Abrade's a good pickup for the artifact decks running around. You may have heard Artifact's pretty good in the format right now. Being able to blow up things like Ensnaring Bridge is going to be pretty important, I think. And so yeah, Abrade's a good pickup. Also good against the humans deck where you can like blow up vials, to, like get yourself a little head on tempo as well as just killing creatures. Flame Slash lets you kill some big creatures. I don't know what X4s there are in the format. I guess Urza, but like you'd rather just counter Urza because it's a lot of mana. Yes, okay, Emery, right? No, Emery doesn't have 4 toughness. Sai? I don't know. Whatever. All the 4 toughness creatures that Urza plays, Flame Slash kills. It's also just another 1-mana removal spell to pair with your Lightning Bolt, so it's probably just fine there. Kind of you saw it play in Phoenix the same way, right? And Dismember kind of the same way. Both these cards are extra 1-mana removal spells you get to pick up post-board. This one works at instant speed but costs life, so it's worse against the aggressive decks like humans. But this one is slow because it's at sorcery speed, so it can't kill like an Urza in response to them like trying to go for it or something like that. Saheeli's almost certainly for the fair matchups, being able to just cantrip a bunch and make some tokens is really going to be really good in any deck trying to grind with you. This will be part of our blue-red control plan that we're going to board into when we're boarding out things like Delvers against decks that want to 1-for-1 us. Dragon's Claw is a feeble attempt to make our burn matchup remotely acceptable. I'll give you a hint, it's not going to be. Give up on it. I would almost just cut this card from my sideboard and throw the burn matchup to the wind because burn's never beatable. Mystical Dispute, Disdainful Stroke, round out the counter spells for the sideboard. Disdainful Stroke's a little better against decks like Amulet Titan, stuff like that. Dispute's a little better against control decks because it's a little more efficient. But both of these are very good against the Urza decks, right? Both of these spells counter Urza. Both these spells counter Whir, like a Whir of Invention. Both these spells counter Cryptic Command. They're going to be really, really impactful in the Urza matchup. And this is really, honestly, the way we're looking to fight Urza. Like, Abrades are fine. Disdainful Strokes and Disputes are going to be, like, our primary cards for fighting the Urza deck. And last but not least, we got Thing in the Ice. These are going to be for your creature deck. So anything that's trying to go really wide. So, like, think elves or, like, even humans, whatever, right? You're going to, like, probably want to board this card out or maybe this card out. Just, like, anything like gets hit by it. And you're just going to want to go the Thing in the Ice route. We got to see with Phoenix how broken Thing in the Ice actually is in Modern. And it's just a quick clock as well as an evacuation, which is going to matter against your creature matchups. So I'm excited to give this card a try in Modern. I don't know how many spots I'm going to end up bringing it in because it seems kind of niche. But, like, maybe there's a chance we bring it against, like, Tron and just try to kill him pretty quickly. I don't know. Let's find out. Play some Modern. Play some Modern. Modern League. 100 play points. Have them. Take them all. Alright, let's play some matches. Disputes counters Oko. Stroke doesn't. That's true. That's true. Disputes better against Oko. I guess we're kind of weak to Oko, right? Because we don't play any Spell Pierces. The thing is, most of the time, making our stuff into 3/3s isn't going to be good, right? Thing in the Ice were originally Grim Lavamancers in the list Edgar sent me, but I wanted a card for the Crabvine deck, so I swapped it out. For the Crabvine deck. Yeah, I guess with no Faithless Looting, it is going to be good against the Crabvine deck, right? Because you can just pick up all their idiots that they put in play. That's a good point. Although they could just move to discards. It's still kind of rough. Because, like, you're probably going to pick up a lot of idiots. And, like, they're still creeping, chilling you. Oh, no. Joint match. Excuse me. Big Yeti. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. It's nice to be followed by a Big Yeti. Makes me really happy. Alright. Yeah. Surgical? Surgical's kind of lowered its stock in Modern a lot, right? Like, a Surgical, there's, like, multiple things you want a Surgical in the Vine deck, and they just, like, spew so many cards in the graveyard. Look at this! Russ, keep them all. Keep them all. Has no threat. Put it on a Mola 6. Lol ship. What do you mean? Look at all this card advantage. Dude, this hand is like, what, +1 card, 8, 9, 10? This card is a 10 card hand. Nice. Russ, it's not looking good for the home team over here. They kept 6. Alright. We can keep this. Let's bottom of bolt. Snapcaster's kind of slow. Bottom Snapcaster. Alright, here we go. We got a threat. We got our disruption. We're doing it. Oh no. It's about to be a discard deck. Jund is probably like the worst possible thing to happen to me right here. Oh no, burn. Never mind, bird's worse. Bird's worse. Fucking A. Lava Spike. Whew. Okay. Well, we have to fetch and shock, so we have to act like make this bolt active, right? Maybe we don't have to. I'm gonna fetch an island. This is kind of greedy. Oh my god, they're going to play an Eidolon, and I'm just going to get massacred. Alright, fine, let's shock. Delver. Give it to me, Poppy. Obviously, we're going to pitch Archmage's Charm if they try to, like, Searing Blaze this, which I imagine they're going to do. And we're just going to hope to flip and make it happen. Oh no, not a Lightning Bolt. Oh yeah, Searing Blaze. Okay, never mind, we can beat that one. One we can beat. Flip, damn it. Flip! Island. I do not wish to reveal that card. Move. Get out the way. Get out the way. They're on 3 cards at least. Force Negation, Spell Snare. I want to flip off one of these. I guess Force Negation's a little better. Because we're going to have our 3rd land, so we can actually just, like, cast it. Alright, go. That's game! J-Train, what's up? Real dropship, Dan, son. Where'd you find this? Gas. White? What are you doing? Oh, Lightning Helix? Puke. Counter that. Alright, well, we've got a plan. It's not a good plan, but we have a plan. We're at 12. We're going to flip a Delver. We're going to protect it at all costs and hope that that works. Flip. This feels like Legacy Burn all over again. The matchup doesn't really change when you port it to Modern. You should like protect your creature with forces. Hope that it works out in your favor. We're going to counter this too, in case you're curious. Counter that. Make you use more lightning bolts. You know, now would be a great time to have a creature that doesn't die to lightning bolt. This is probably where we're going to bring in Thing in the Ice, because it doesn't die to bolt. Alright, they drew a card. Land. You have another bolt? Of course you do. You always have another bolt. There's always another goddamn bolt. Ugh. Is it a creature too? Oh no. Okay, it's just a spike. No cards in hand, draw no cards in hand. We drew a bolt. Go. Ha! We're the burn deck now. Honestly, a Snapcaster Mage would be big game. Goblin Guide? Okay. This lined up about as well as it could have. Young Pyromancer? God damn it. Do I take the 2 here? I think there's a good chance I'm supposed to take the 2 here. Just like Pyromancer Bolt. I'm actually going to. Call me insane. Pyro. Go. God, this is also gas. It postures like we don't have the removal spell. Yup. That's fine. We're gonna die with them at 1, aren't we? Almost certainly. Almost certainly. Another Goblin Guide, eh? Okay. We might be blocking one of these clowns. Draw me some lands. Lightning Bolt. Hold on, hold on. Yo, if they don't have... Oh, no. It's so greedy. It's so greedy, right? It's too greedy. It's too greedy. It's got to be too greedy. This is such an interesting position. I didn't expect this to burn. So we could just, like, bolt them, make a token. If they have nothing, if they drew a land, if they have their card in hand is a land, they're dead if we just, like, take this line. They attacked first. They didn't try to kill my Pyromancer, which postures like they don't have a bolt, but they could just be trying to get me to take it so they can bolt my face. So here's the question. Can we beat a bolt? So we bolt, make a token, have a 1/1, untap, bolt their other one, attack them for 1, put them to 8. They get 3 or 4 draw steps at it, and we're at 7. So we're basically, are we going to die from 7 if they drew 3 cards from here and have a bolt already? Probably. Alright. We're doing it, chat. Kill me. I think this is worth it. Oh, this is so good. Please have a land. No! Damn it. Fucking hate burn. Ugh. Not okay, chat. Not okay. Kind of want to bring this in. This feels insane. Get the shit out of my deck. Unplayable garbage out of my deck. This deck, ugh. Spell Snare actually might be fine post-board. I'm going to leave like 1 in. Cantrips are kind of bad. Cut like 2. I'm not going to cut the sweet ops. We'll cut the ugly ops. Get out of my deck. Actually, Delvers suck. Let's get Delvers out of the deck. Delvers are really bad. No, they're not. I lied. They're not bad. Ops are bad. Imagine if we had 7 cards. So lucky if our bird to put it down a direct damage spell. Toxic! Sinkhole's uncastable? How is it uncastable? Fine. I guess we're bringing in Abrade than like Sinkhole, which kind of sucks. I just wanted more red spells for stupid Dragon's Claws, but I guess they're going to have plenty of red spells. Oh, Chad, I feel so defeated. I feel so defeated. Blood Moon always in? Honestly, that's not even that bad. -3 Charm, -2 Sinkhole, +2 Call, +2 Abrade, +1 Slash. There's no way in hell I'm not bringing in Thing in the Ice against the Lightning Bolt. It's just not happening. Like, I'm going to bring it in. It's just, what do you mean? This hand has a lot of lands on it. We have no Brainstorms. Where's Burning Side and Blood Moon? At least 2. I did that as Phoenix. I don't know if it's as good as in this deck. Maybe it's fine. I kind of want to keep this. It feels kind of dumb. We just like stone die. Alright, I'm looking. Alright, this hand's way better. This hand's like so much better. Okay, first time I have wanted a basic mountain right here. Not gonna lie to you. I wanted a basic mountain right here. Did they mulligan? They built a 6. PogChamp. Oh, they built a 5. Big Pog. Moppy Herb. Hey, Drake, big fan. Really glad to crush you. Really hope to see you crush the Invitational. I'm going to try, Moppy Herb. I'm going to try. It is going to be challenging, but I'm going to try my best. Godlu Guide. It's probably worth Fetch Shock bolting this. There's a land on bottom, so like if I want to maximize my chances of drawing a land, I guess I should technically fetch. Which feels kind of insane. Sure. I know I'm bolting this, so I'm just going to fetch. There's nothing I'll leave on top, I think. Snapcaster Mage. We take those. Alright. There you go. Taste it. Here's a Dragon's Claw. Blah. Blah, go. We have an Abrade for your Eidolon, so the Eidolon's only going to deal like 0 to me because you're going to play it and then I'm going to shoot it and gain 2 life. It's going to be great. Beat this card. Beat this card. Beat this card. Beat this card. Then we have Snap Bolt as soon as we draw land too. Sexy. I tried to tell you. Listen, Perfy. No one listens to Perfy. I literally spent a section of this thing talking about how you might be right, and we're going to look for it. Suspend Rifty. Suspend old Rifters, huh? That is a good draw step. Pass. I think we're going to Snap Bolt on end step. Just get the clock. Get the clock moving. Gain some life. Do the thing. Well, we'll obviously Snap Bolt a creature if they have a creature, though. Is this a May? You may gain 1 life. Sure, we'll always yes. We don't have any shadows here. We can say no if we have Death Shadows in our deck. Busted. Just tripped over my words. Super bad. Embarrassing. All right, what you got? Got a little creature, a little darky poo. White. Core Firewalker. The hell is that? What the heck? Okay. Okay, and blue. I guess we could Snap Opt, but I want to Snap Bolt them. Bolt them. Bolt you, boop. we'll just like start attacking, I guess. Ooh, that's nice. Look at me, I'm the burn deck now. Taste it, taste it, taste it, taste it, taste it. Burn deck, burn deck, burn deck, burn deck. Thing. Go. They look dead. I'm an expert. Oh, they have Path? Oh, they should have the Core Firewalker. That is fine. Why did you bring this card in? What are you doing? Searing Blaze. I can't opt into a force, so I guess that's fine. You're at 12 to my 13. Need to always yield to these core firewalkers. No attacks. Strange. Opt. Always yield. Put that one on top. Cantrips. Cantrips. Young Pyromancer. Deprives. We'll take the deprives. We'll take a little deprive-y action. Monastery Suspire. That seems like something that is going to get abraded. What was the old? Deck. Okay, let's go to blocks. Block here. Abrade, deal 3 damage to this. I feel like I'm supposed to just like try to abrade my thing in the ice just to flip it, just like throw a card in the garbage can, which feels kind of stupid. But I think I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it. Deal 3 damage to my thing in the ice. Gain a life. Flip it. The old abrade your own creature. Busted. Beat a 7/8. I don't know why they're core firewalkering me. Maybe I should bring in Dismember. Because like it is good against this Young Pyromancer. Here's an Abyss. Hit you for 7. Firewalkers is very hard to kill. Yeah, it is, but that's not their role, right? Like, they're not trying to be resilient. They're trying to just kill me. Just kill me. Like, do what your deck does and just kill me. Like, they have to chump block here, right? Like, it's just, this is not, giving me time is not a winning strategy. Just kill me. Just kill me on turn 4 with a bunch of burn spells, like your deck does. Stop trying to, like, make these creatures that won't die or whatever, like... Don't do that. No bueno. Dual decks, Firewalker versus Dragonclaw. Just gain life tribal. We done here? You want to keep abyssing? I can do this all day. Deprive. Let's show you a card. We done? You have another creature. Okay. Gobbo Guide. Okay. Good evening, Hunter. They are playing Abyss Tribal. I guess I'm playing Abyss Tribal. They're throwing creatures into the Abyss over and over again. Let's say shit in F6 in case they ever draw a Path to Exile, but I'm just not even here for it. Path me. Path me. Okay. I will draw. Lightning Bolt. That kills 1 burn opponent. Attack. Boltsky poo. Pew. Lightning Helix in response. Mana Leak. Oh. They are all done. Okay. Okay, so with that many 2-drops in their deck, I think I want Spell Snare back. What did you say you cut, Russell? You can cut all the charms, right? Like, you cut 3 of the charms. Where are you? Oh, gosh. There you go. 3 charms, Sinkhole, Claws, Abrades, Slash. Well, I would cut more stuff than that. 2 mana counterspells kind of suck. Even Pyromancer just kind of sucks. I'm going to cut a Pyromancer. He's kind of slow and bad. Like, we're bringing Thing in the Ice to be on... Like, I'm kind of thinking Thing in the Ice to be my 2-mana threat. If I'm doing that, God, this hand is so sick. Oh, God. If we ever had a chance to beat Burn, this is it right here, ladies and gentlemen. Although, non-basic island, stop. Tapped island looks so embarrassing. There's no way to hell I can mulligan this hand. But, like, I feel incentivized to, like, play this on 1, like, trying to opt to find the land so we can just, like, play our 2-drops. I guess, whatever. Maybe we'll just hold the opt. We want to hold the opt for Thing in the Ice anyway. I'm just being silly. I should just play this tapped. I just feel like an idiot playing this tapped. Harlan Fear F. What's up, Harlan? You can cut Delvers on the draw. Probably should have done that. Drake, how do you feel about Breach Titan? Seems a lot faster than Shift, making Urza feel maybe better. I mean, the Urza matchup's already supposed to be good for Titan Shift, right? A lot of the times, like, my saying is if you feel incentivized to play Breach because you want the speed, that just means Titan Shift's not very good in the format. You should just be playing a different deck. Which, like, sucks to hear, right? Like, if you're playing, like, an F at M, then, like, that's fine. Like, Breach is probably a fine option. But my problem with Breach is just not very consistent. Like, even though you're getting a little bit of speed, you're sacrificing a lot of the consistency and resiliency that Titan Shift offers. And so I would much rather just play, like, Titan Shift when Titan Shift is good, and then play other decks when you need to go a little faster. But if you don't have that option, the Breach is, like, fine. Right now, I don't even think you want Breach, though. Like, I think you just play Titan Shift, and, like, Titan Shift is going to be good, because it's good against Urza, because the Urza deck is kind of a chungus. It is slow. Taste it. Spell Snare is good against Burn. It's a ton of stuff, including the really high impact targets like Charm and Eidolon. That's true. But on the draw, I find Spell Snare to be kind of awkward because, like, we want to be playing threats, bolting their Charm 1 creature, stuff like that. So, I don't know. Like, I didn't really want Spell Snare. Although I was in the play last game and caught 1. But that's just because I didn't think it was as good as some of our other cards. I reconsidered when I saw they had Core Firewalker in their deck. I don't know. Spell Snare's probably good. We probably want all of them. I think you're right. My opponent is in the tank on their hand. Simic Urza's not slow? Well, okay, hold on. Like, not against us. You're not casting a turn 2 Urza against us. Like, you're going to get bolted. We're going to bolt their goose. The goose is going to get bolted. So, like, they're not going to turn 2 Urzas that often. Oh, no, you're talking about against Titan Shift. Still, Titan Shift is playing 4 bolts, right? You're just going to bolt that stupid bolt bird. Like, you have time. And if they're turn 2, like, Urzaing us, like, they don't go infinite, right? Like, they're just trying to interact. They're trying to play this mid-range deck. And, like, Oko sucks against the card Scapeshift, as does Urza. Like, if you're not, like, Thopter Sword Urza comboing, like, you just don't care. Like, you'll get beat down. So if they have, like, the one of their cryptic commands, like, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. My opponent is just, like, deep in the tank. That or they went to use the bathroom. That's probably more likely. But, like, yeah, if they don't have one of the cryptic commands, you're just in great shape. Got turned to Izzet by Simic playing Delver yesterday. Got dumpstered. That's rough. Thoughts on Infect? I don't know. Erin Barrich played it the last open. She's really smart. She's a lot smarter than me when it comes to Infect, and I can't sell myself on that deck. My opponent is very unlucky. They've mulliganed every game. Like, you're just... It feels like you're a worse Storm deck a lot of the time. Where, like, you're this deck trying to capitalize on the fact people aren't trying to interact. But you're doing so, like, some percentage of the time by, like, trying to count on them not having blockers. And there's a lot of blockers in this format. Whereas blockers don't matter at all against... Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. Oh, gosh. We're going to take a lot of damage to this goofer. Alright. Gross. Look at this. Look at this embarrassment. I mean, we have Force to help out. I might just play, as insane as it sounds, I might play Thing before I play Dragon's Claw. That's gotta be just insane. But they have Eidolon here, which like in a buttload of trouble. Lava Spike me, take a billion. Oh no, that's so much trouble. Yeah, like I kind of want to block, which feels crazy. So like for instance, right here, Plaything in the Ice, counter Rift Bolt. Maybe don't counter Rift Bolt. Just like block, try to counter an interactive spell. This is crazy, right? This just has to be insanity, not playing Dragon's Claw. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Chad, I'm not doing it. I'm gonna pitch this Snapcaster to this Force of Negation, and I'm just gonna play Magic. I'm just gonna play good clean Magic. And we have a backup thing in the ice too. Like I want to make them interact with this damn thing. Okay. Okay. Bolt my face. Yep. And I'm planning to block this turn. Force the Blaze, that's the plan. 2 cards left. Force that. Oh, fuck. I can't force that. That's fine. That's not fine. But it's going to have to be fine. Yeah, I knew we were going to have trouble with an Eidolon. We're saving 2 damage starting now. Okay. And we're a Lightning Bolt away from being in actually really good shape. Take 2. Bolt thing. This is going to be a dicey one, I won't lie to you. So we do not have a Lightning Bolt. Oh shit, I shouldn't have let that get bolted. I'm an idiot. Maybe I'm not an idiot. Maybe I just look like an idiot. Because this trades with Eidolon. If they like go to kill it, we force. Yeah, no, I definitely should have forced no matter what. Okay, no, I'm just an idiot. Yeah, if I was playing Thing in the Ice that turn, I needed to have planned to force any removal spell. I misclicked. Big stupid. Oh, Steering Blaze too? Jeez. Jeez. Good God, dude. Can you stop? We need removal spells. Exiling. Snapcaster. Oh. We'll chop black a Swiss Spear, go to 6. Yeah, this is fine. Chop block a Swiss Spear, it's fine. It's not fine, we still need to draw a Lightning Bolt, but it's closer to fine. If we draw a Bolt, we're actually in okay shape, but we did not. So we can't take too much more damage. You just bolt this out of the way. I think we're dead. I feel just dead. If he bricks this turn, he attacks, we block. Go to like 4 or whatever. I don't know. What if we opt into a bolt? That takes 4, puts us to 2. We need him to fade, then we can play Dragon's Claw. That seems much worse than just playing Dragon's Claw. Because this keeps us from dying to double bolt, right? Gain 2, go to 5, does not. So we need him to brick. He attacks with 2 Swiss Spears. We'll block 1. Yeah, I botched this. Yeah, I think we do need to get Claw into play. Yeah, we can't beat that one. We're dead. We needed a brick. Yeah, I mean, it comes down to me not forcing, and like maybe we have a chance if we can like build up to like Thing in the Ice flip and like hit them with one shot. So like I definitely screwed that game up. We had a shot in that game and I definitely screwed it up. But I actually think given how they drew, we actually were probably dead because they had enough creatures to chump block while still hitting us. The Eidolon, like them having Eidolon was just so key, and that just shows how big Eidolon is in that deck. Like I don't even think if I hadn't screwed it up that we were gonna win that game. They just drew so many good spells. Because, like, I was going to have to flip a Thing in the Ice under Eidolon, which takes, like, 8 damage or something. It's just unreal. And, like, yeah, we can flip, but, like, they just replay their creatures. And, like, if they go creature, bolt, I'm just dead. Because I'm taking 8. I don't think we were winning that game anyway. I somehow made this worse, not better. This hand looks atrocious. You should always mulligan these hands, right, Russell? Slow. Yeah, it's just like, it feels so unfortunate to mulligan these kinds of hands. It has like functional mana and like something resembling a curve, but it's probably just a mulligan. Yeah, I need cantrips for threat. That's reasonable. Feels a lot very Delver-esque. Yeah, I'll keep this. Sanctuary, Deprive. We probably don't need the second opt, and like there's a good chance Bolt's gonna be good no matter what, which is nice as far as our deck goes. So I'm just gonna bottom an opt. Opt could be slow for playing against like another burn deck. Should have sixth. Ugh. Do we just concede match or do we play on? Feels irrelevant to me. I like Deprive. I think Deprive is good against the average decks. I really wish Burn didn't exist. Yep. Drew land. Ugh. And another land. Might take another hit for 2 so we can play Pyromancer or Bolt in the same turn. That feels really dumb. I have Opt, so I'm actually just going to play this tapped. Try to conserve my life total as much as possible. Hey, drew another land. Not that I really want to draw lands, but I mean, I actually kind of did at the very beginning. Look at this card advantage. I would scoop now. Nah. How do you feel about the blue-white spirits deck? I feel like flying and hexproof from Oko target matters a lot. TBH should kind of feel better than humans, not gonna lie. The thing is, like, spirits is still kind of clunky. Sure, take my 4. Go to 11. Like, spirits is still pretty expensive, all told. You got like a skewer too. Alright, just put me to 8. 2 cards left. We're actually in an okay position, right? So we can Pyromancer opt. Put Bolt on top of the deck. Or I could hold up Deprive. I don't want to hold up Deprive. I think I want to get Pyromancer in play. If they have Bolt, 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 I'll die to that. We'll go ahead and concede that one. But if they don't have like Bolt, 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 like we don't even die to Bolt Charm. We don't even die to like Lightning Bolt Charm, and then we can untap with Deprive. It's kind of nice. Remember I was making fun of just like conceding the burn matchup? Should have done it. That way I could feel justified. But with the Dragon's Claws, I want to fight the good fight. Searing Blaze, huh? It's a good one to have. Wait, no, it's not. Only deals 1. Suspender to Riftbolt 2. A threat. That is not a threat. That is an opt. Alright, so we take 1. There's a Deprive dialed up. We have a lot of lands. Let's opt to main phase. Try to find a threat. Lightning bolt. I would not consider that a threat. Wow. Sure, we'll put opt on top of the deck. And I guess our plan is to just counter everything for the rest of the game, because we have Deprive to pick up Mystic Sanctuary. We have assembled a loop. What a loop it is. Alright, you gonna bolt me? Do we take this? Go to 4? I don't think we do. Pick this up. The problem is that they find Eidolon, although it's not even that big of a problem because we have Magmatic Sinkhole. Hey, look, speak of the devil. Alright. So we can put it on top. It's pretty hard to hold up Deprive, so I guess we should just fetch and hold up Archmage's Charm. 2, 3, 4, 5. It's weird because I really want to, like, utilize this well. Like, I kind of want to grab Sanctuary here, but there's nothing I want to put on top. So I guess you grab Eidolon for later. Shoot that. Take no damage. Yeet that to the sun. And then we will attack. If they play a creature, we'll take it. Blech. They could have 2 bolts here. Alright, 1 tap. It's tempting to draw 2 cards there, but I think they could just easily be holding double bolt. So we got our clock established. We're gonna opt, obviously, try to find a clock on instep, but I'm still not feeling very optimistic about this game because they stopped at 3 lands. Counter that. Anytime your burn deck stops at 3 lands, we're probably dead. Does this allow us to Sanctuary, put Charm back on top, and redraw it immediately? Suspend Rift Bolt. You got it, fam. Draw, hopefully, anything. Sanctuary. Put this on top of my library. Yes. And we drew a counter spell, so we don't have to opt now. We can just like naturally draw it or whatever. Go. Maybe delving out the Deprive was a mistake. I feel kind of dumb for doing that. 15 turn clock. Look, we're out here, okay? Force that. 0 cards in hand. Gonna get Rift Bolted though. So you just like have stopped at 3 lands, just haven't drawn a non-land since. It's like you just can't be burned when they do that. Oh, well. This counts. Yup. Hello. And go. Opt. Top. Draw. Mystic Sanctuary. Sure, we'll Mystic Sanctuary and put the Force of Negation on top. Oh, yes. They could have killed me, so I guess I can just draw 2 cards now. Okay. What is happening? This is like kind of a lot of sweet value that just doesn't matter. We're getting their life total down. We're getting them. Did they have... I was going to say, did they have lethal burn spell and just not cast it? Because that is the biggest huevos. Okay. You got 2 lethal spells. Fetch shock would indicate yes. Alright, let's draw. Delver of Secrets. We did it, chat. We fucking did it. Alright, is everybody proud of me? I think you all should be proud of me. Play this tapped. Look at this clock. Look at this beatdowns. This is just good, clean beatdowns. Look at them. Still on 3 lands. Because burn is a reasonable deck. What is this? An Eidolon. Kind of want to counter that. I have to counter that, right? Counter can spell that one. Yeah, we just like don't have the option not to counter that, so... Nope. Another clock, though. Here we are. We're in the red zone. Hey, we got to play all the lands off of the Goblin Guide. I'm so lucky. Attack it all. Oh, yeah. Look at this. We've really turned up the heat. They actually are at 6. Like, I'm laughing and joking, but they actually are kind of dying now. Because they, like, fetched and shocked for some reason. Play the lethal burn spell. Do it to me. Flip, Delver. Flip, damn it. Yes, okay. Oh, beats, chat. Beats. We did it. The moral victory. The moral victory. They showed me their hand of 2 more lands. It's about time. You drew nothing but spells for the first, like, 10 turns of the game. What do you mean? Don't show me all these burn spells. I know you have... I mean, don't show me all your lands. I know you have lands. They're in there somewhere. Give me all this crap. A braid sucks. I don't want all my braids. I only want a braid. Jesus. I feel so defeated, chat. Burn. Burn is so frustrating. How does blue-red feel? Deck's broken. I wanted to scoop. Yeah, shows you. So you were saying about Spirits. Yeah, Spirits is just like... The only good card in their deck is like Spell Queller. And like Aether Vial, right? Like the rest of their cards are just like pretty plan B. So I feel like you could almost just like do this like... Oh, by the way, Colbeige? Colbeige? Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. I feel like you could just kind of do this like creature tempo thing better. Like I think you could just like play like a company deck or something and just like be doing the creature tempo thing better without having to play bad cards in your deck, which is what I feel like happens when you play Blue-Red Spirits. See, that's good. And this is another hand where I want a basic mountain and don't really care for Mystic Sanctuary. All right. I'm beginning to think Perfy's not silly. Perfy's kind of smart. Perfy's kind of big smart. Bolt this. Whatever this is, I'm bolting it. Actually, I'm going to bolt that at some point. Humans with Spell Queller? That's also pretty reasonable, right, Teddy? Like, you have, like, a reasonable clock, and Spell Queller just kind of fits in. Although, the more humans you play, the worse your Thali's Lieutenants and shit get. And we drew a land? Pog fucking champ. God, this sucks. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do. Like... If they play, like, I have to just, like, let this happen, right? Because if they play a Eidolon, I have to Spell Snare it. So I have to just, like, take this stupid damage off this Goblin Guy. It just makes me feel like a 5-head. Okay, I'm not that much of a 5-head, because I can just fetch a tap land, and, like, it still makes up the same damage. Yup. No, okay. This is actually free. Force of Negation? Yeah, I'll draw that one. Oh, wait, no, I can't. I have to fetch tap land. Do you have an Eidolon? Probably do. You do not. You have some Rift Bolts. Alright. Okay. like to pay 2 life? I would not. Let's play Island. Ship the turn. So we have some Deprive action. We're going to 9. They have 3 cards in hand. I feel very dead. Do not feel alive. Alright. Yep, I'm at 9. You got me, buddy. Four cards in hand. Me at 9. Name a more iconic duo. 3 cards in hand. Bolt, bolt, bolt. Bub, 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 bub. Maybe they'll just draw lands the rest of the game, J-Wall, and we take those. That would be nice. Draw me a land. Actually drew a land. And it's a good land, too? Fucking pog. Alright, goodbye. It's time you died. It's still targeted in the graveyard. Play your Eidolon. Play it. Play it. No, not Lightning Bolt. No. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, we're alive, chat. Everything's great. And we drew a Force. Pyromancer. We have established a clock. What you got? What you got, opponent? What you got? Come on. What you got? I got Spell Snare for your stupid Searing Blaze. I got Force Negation. I got all kinds of stuff. Birdie bots. Every flavor of beans. Alright. You just have nothing. Combat. Red zone. Oh, we actually have a chance in this game. I was talking some mad shit earlier, but we have a chance in this game. I was not expecting to have a chance in this game. I admit. Okay, down 2 lands. Makes me feel less likely to die. Swiss Spear. Okay. Goblin Guide. Okay. Land. Okay. Snapcaster Mage. Target Bolt. Okay. Bolt this clown. Always yield to this. Make an Izzet. What is it? A lightning bolt? Block. Alright. Anything else? We get to untap. Okay. Oh no, it was a Snapcaster Mage. I just missed it because I'm at 5 head. Well, we're not blocking. I can tell you that. That's not what we're here to do. We're not here to block. We're here to attack. I say as I just blocked. I literally just spent last turn blocking. J-Wall is the open winner? Yeah, J-Wall is great. Also, it's cool meeting play against you. I was the shadow player, running hot in the sun. Yeah, you drew pretty well, J-Wall. You drew pretty goddamn well. So many battle rages. I'm so scarred. But congrats on winning the open. Shadow was a great call for the weekend. You're a genius. You did great. You honestly scarred me. Like, after we played our match, I went up to Harlan and I was like, dude, what am I doing? Like, I just keep losing to Shadow. I can't beat the deck. And he's like, what do you mean? Shadow's a great matchup. I'm like, dude, I just keep getting murdered over and over again. Just can't beat Shadow. Sanctuary Lock. Yeah, I guess we do have a Sanctuary Lock going, huh? Oh, this game's over. Holy shit. Go. Attack. Attack Force. They're at 6. We're doing it. The number of times you just drew Shadow into Shadow. Yeah, he's a genius. He's so good at Magic. Gobbo Guide. Seems like something I should deprive. Deprive that. Picking up this. Make a token. Then we have forces for everything else. You have anything else? I got more stuff. Bolt me? Got a force. What is this? Have you played a land? I don't care. We're forcing it. Don't care. Goodbye. There's 6 power. Game's over. Both teams played hard. Go away. Yes, dude. Yes, dude. Go. We beat Burn. Yes, dude. All right, that was actually closer than I've been giving it credit for. Did we just re-queue into the same bird guy? We probably just did. Just like clicked and insta-queued the Puget. We did not. Sometimes I top deck Teamer Battle Rage. Sometimes you do. Are you a believer yet? Yeah, look at this opening 7, Russell. I'm a big believer in this. Look at this. Our opening hands have been so bad. Oh, it's embarrassing. We're keeping this. Our opponent's in the tank on whether or not to keep her all. I think we're bottoming Snapcaster Mage, but I might be wrong because we need a blue card to pair with our Pyromancer. I feel like Bolt's always good. I'm gonna Visions on 1 to set up our draw. And I just don't know if Snapcaster is actually going to end up being something that matters in this game. Throw back Snapcaster. Yes. Yes, dude. I'm so smart. Veil of Summer helped me a lot versus Grixis Death Shadow Classic. Veil of Summer is a very good magic card. They kept 7. All right, let's keep this. Ship that. Done. Let's go ahead and Island Seaman Visions. Wow, those are some good magic cards. Top. They want to play Delver on 2. Maybe play land tapped. It depends on the matchup, but there's like a chance I want to Delver on 2 with land tapped, and I think that's... Oh no, it's the Shadow. The Shadow. Speak of the devil. Do you think I should play Veil of Summer and Amulet Titan? I'm on the fence about it. Probably. I mean, I don't know what you're playing it over. I'm not like an Amulet Titan expert like some of my teammates, but like, it's probably really good. Yeah, you can take whatever. They're probably gonna take Snapcaster Mage. If they play Snapcaster Mage, I think I'm actually gonna play the Young Pyromancer. Okay, they're taking Pyromancer. Ooh, PogChamp. I guess that's reasonable. They probably can't beat Young Pyromancer very often. Do we run the Delver into a Fatal Push? I think we do. We're just gonna like try to attack them. We got Bolt Snap Bolt action lined up. We got an Opt we're drawing to pair with this Force. Like, we got stuff going on. Is the reason I beat Grixis Death Shadow in the Quarters of the Classic? Yeah, that's fine. You can Thoughtseize me. That's fine too. Cool with that. Take Snapcaster. They know my hand, so they obviously wanted to take one of these cards. We Collapse Shadow. Matchup's so good. Okay. Yup. I mean, I showed up to attack. You could fetch Swamp and push it. Looks like kind of the plan. They might just fetch Shock, push it. Oh no, they're not interested. Okay. Fine by me, big dog. I mean, I'm forcing a Fatal Push. It's just like happening. Bobbler. The old Bobbler. Any removal spell. Getting forced. Shadow. Fine by me. Okay. Alright, do we think they have it? If they have it, they could fire it off now or later. It doesn't really matter. They can do it on our upkeep, so we're actually going to opt on Instep. Like, there's no point in holding. I hope that makes sense, actually. Put it on top. You draw a card. You drew an opt. I don't know. Let's play another Delver. Let's attack first. See if they have the push. They still do not have push. Okay, and... Delver Secrets. And we have Force of Negation for Team Battle Rage, but they have Stub. Okay, we're dead. We're probably dead. Like, if they don't have Push, what do they have, right? Although, Team Battle Rage isn't even lethal right now. Okay, buddy. What you got? I'm not blocking. You have fetch land. Okay, now it's lethal. No blocks. TBR me, big boy. TBR Stub, kill me. Oh, they realize fetching kills them to the bolt. Galaxy Brain, beat Shadow, matchup's easy, PogChamp. We have Archmage's Charm too, which is kind of sexy. And now I can buy all the foils. I was paranoid about marked cards. Fair. If we Charm a Shadow, I'm leaving. I hope we Charm a Shadow and actually get to keep it. That'd be sick. He needs 2 stubs? Yeah, he does. I want you to win, Drake, but I'm not happy about it. That's fair. I really appreciate your support. Jay Walla would have Team Battle Rage stub. Oh, yeah, he would. Dude, this guy, I tell you what, I went to bridge him game 1 playing around like the obvious stub he had, and he just had the second stub. Like, I waited until turn 4 to play it. He has a 3/3 Shadow. I play my freaking bridge. He's like, stub that. I'm like, okay, yeah, obviously, pick 4. He's like, stub again. I'm like, whatever. I'm dead. The Big Dead. This card's unbelievable. Blood Moon seems good. Yeah, Blood Moon's kind of bad, but whatever. It seems good. That's probably it, right? Everything else sucks. Delvers make me want to cry. This is like one of these matchups I kind of want to just like transition into a blue-red control deck because otherwise their like fatal pushes just don't line up with anything very well. All right, let's do this. I like this. We're gonna do this. We're doing it. We're doing it. Archmage's Charm is sometimes a 3-mana fatal push. Whoa, it could be a 3-mana take their creature, and we can block. What is this deck good against, and what is it weak against? You talking about Izzet Delver? It's bad against Burn. It's probably pretty bad against, like, Tron, too. Same, probably very similar weaknesses to what Izzet Phoenix had, where you're, like, going to be good against, like, decks where bolts reasonable, and you're going to be bad against decks that, like, your bolts and counter spells just don't matter. His hand looks actually okay. For, like, our game plan in this matchup, actually, this hand's alright. Alright, I'm keeping this. Dispute seems good since it lets you fight them on their turns with bolts and stuff. So, like, a lot of the spells we care about aren't blue. Like, even Stub. Stubborn Denial isn't one of their better cards in the matchup, right? So, like... yeah, let's play this best. So, like, a lot of times we're not going to really want to fight them because I don't think we're not fighting counter wars in this matchup. They're going to discard us, and they're going to know what's up, and they're going to be able to play around the dispute, I think, pretty easily because it's just, like, incredibly hard to hold up. Yeah, thing is very good against Shadow, in my opinion. Really? It's kind of bad. I just don't want, like, Push to be a live card, which might just be stupid, but whatever. Like, it feels so sweet that we get just, like, bored out of Push being relevant, but it does require us to leave all our Forces in, but I think Force might actually be okay out of this deck because we get value out of them with things like Young Pyromancer, so I just, like, was kind of cool with it. Opters. Opter. Don't need another one. Definitely didn't need another land either. Spell Snare's nice. Wait, no, it's not. Does Spell Snare have any targets? Yeah, it has Snapcaster Mage. It has TBR. I don't know. It'll find a target. We probably should have boarded these out too. Okay, the Delvers are probably better than something. We probably should have like boarded out a bunch of other cards and boarded in other good cards. I don't need your ridicule, Chet. I can already hear you. Push is not live anyway. We can get 2-for-1s out of it. We can just 2-for-1 them the entire time. Just 2-for-1s. And look at this. We're like just taking draw steps where like they might have a bunch of bolts and pushes because they got punked out by Delvers and like they just don't have targets. Like we're just like taking draw steps against them. Which doesn't feel like it doesn't favor me. That was a lot of negatives. Like I'm still gonna hold this too because I don't even have a cantrip. I'm just gonna like shock this. Pass. Because I want to be able to fetch a Mystic Sanctuary with this. Just like draw a bunch of cards. If they don't do anything. I think that's kind of sexy. Okay. Play Snapcaster Mage. Get it Spell Snare. Or don't. Watch my plan just like work. Like, it doesn't matter that I boarded like a Chungus. Nothing matters. Do it yourself. You get to do the little tricky poo. Watch, we're moving to discards, gentlemen. Divination. Alright, you draw your card. I don't care. Alright, never mind. We're not divinationing. Fetch. Let's go grab our Mystic Sanctuary. We're gonna put our Archmage's Charm on top, which is pretty sexy. Okay, look at this cuteness. Check it out. We're just like literally this broken interactive deck. Look, they can't beat this. Look at all those cards. Look at all these cards. We're going to be able to Serum Visions too with this Young Pyromancer. Everything's great. Everything's great. We're just so good. Yes, I'd like to use their ability. Alright. Red. Pyro. Seaman. Always yield. And then we can opt and make another token when they bolt or push it response. Look how cute this is. Opt. Make another token. Look how cute this is. I want that. Make another token. Look at this 2-for-1 action. And we're still at 7 cards. Everything's great. I'm so skilled. All talent. Bolt is okay, I think. I think both these cards are fine. I don't know what order I want them in. I'll put them like that. So we're going to play a Gurmafish. And Gurmafish is going to be kind of a problem. But on the bright side, I don't think they have it or they would have played it before now. So they would have to draw it. And they only have 1 look. No Gurmafish. Discard spell? Oh, fuck. They had the Gurmafish. Alright, fine. That is fine. We can bolt snap bolt it. It's going to be great. Actually, we usually bolt snap bolt them. It's probably like way better, right? I have too many cards. So many cards. So we Serum Visions, draw the lightning bolts. What do I want to do? I think the Spell Snare is kind of bad. I might just discard the Spell Snare. Oh, it's so bad. Serum Visions. Blood Moon? That's pretty nice. Oh, wait, no, it's not. It's pretty bad. Golly. Ugh. I really want the land. I don't know if I want the Blood Moon. It's so bad. We'll top it anyway, because I'm greedy. I'm just going to discard this Spell Snare. All my cards have gone to waste. Spell Snare. Okay. Snapcaster Mage. Opt. I think I'm just playing to win the race here. Cast it. Top. Blood Moon. Let's go to combat, attack with everybody. Just like get them dead. There might be some shadows rotting in his hand, but we have answers to shadows. Shock. Go. Attack. The blocks. Puts me to 4. Doesn't kill me to bolts. Shadow. Okay. So we can bolt them to 7. I guess I should just like take the shadow, right? Like attempt to take the shadow with counterspell backup and force negation backup. That's actually way better because I'm at like a really low life total. Take that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This thing's a 9/9. Uh-oh. What's happening? Oh, yeah. Give it to me. You dead? You dead? I got 2 counter spells here. I don't know what you got, but I got 2. And I'm countering stuff. Are you dead? Are you dead? You dead, 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 dead. Come on. Be dead. Dead, 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 dead. Stop paying costs. Bolt me. Alright. Make it a 12/12. May I have the shadow, please? You could have just bolted the shadow. Push. Push what? Shadow? Why did you bolt me? Did they still do the bolt snap bolt so we can check them to 3 to 7? They're not. Makes me want to counter this. Feels greedy. About to do it anyway. Deprive. Picking up Mystic Sanctuary. I'm dead to bolt plus stub here, but okay. Are you dead? Can I has? Mine? Oh yeah, chat. Oh yeah. Let's put Deprive on top of my deck. Oh no, I guess I gotta snap Deprive. Snap. That takes 4 mana. We have Archmage's Charm. Sure, put it on top. Look at that. Look at that. Die. Die, 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 die. Snapcaster Mage. What? No, we can't let that happen. Counter that. See ya. Are you dead? You look dead. Go! Tasted it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Whoof. 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 Could have snapped snare to that too. He's screen capping for clout. Probably. Get murdered. Get murdered. Sand is kind of bad. But I want to keep it anyway. I think I'm going to keep it anyway. I'm going to keep it anyway. Keeping it anyway. You can't stop me. No one believes me in Ross. We say Delver's insane in Modern. Insane is a word. Where's the dab emote? Need a dab emote, huh? All right, all right. I'll come up with one. I'll come up with one. I got this. Got him. Got him, chat. Everything's great. Oh, this hand is like so bad. Why are they making me look at it longer? I'm just regretting it more. Hand is broken? Shadows, listen, buddy. Your idea of broken and my idea of broken vary wildly. Very wildly. Mold to 6. We take those. See, this hand might be the mold to 6. When I press the dislike button of the comments. Nice after boundary forehead. Oh, yeah, we got Sanctuary, put back Charm. Just draw some cards. They're on 5. They're in a multi 5. We have a chance. We have a chance. All right, me. Put 2 cards back. All right, yeet. Here's a Delver. Go. I mean, we have a curve. Like, come on. This is kind of a curve. You should play something on 2. Hollowed Fountain. They're going to, like, path me? All right, cool. They actually... Snare should be okay in this matchup. Okay. Would you like to reveal this? No. I would not like to reveal this. But I might want to play this. I don't want to get Wrathed, but I want to get it under a counterspell. What could they play on 2 that I'm scared of? Search for Escanta? I'm not really scared of that. Alright. We're going to play the Pyromancer. I just want to get under their counterspells. Like, I realize I have Spell Snare, but, like, I don't know. Like, I just want to get under counterspells and, like, have Charm up and stuff. Like, see, look at this. Flips. Jesus. Play Fetch Land. Taxi Poo. Alright, go. They're just going to try to make it to Supreme Verdict. It appears that way. So I could just try to draw 2 cards on Instep. But I think I'd rather use the Delver Scry. Yes, I'd like to reveal this card. Draw it. Play land. Combat. Hit you for 5. Alright, and then we're going to get Supreme Verdicted and everything's going to be awful. But we will get to draw like a bunch of cards. Okay. Go to 7. This is looking like he'll die to a lot of bolts. Supreme Verdict. No Supreme Verdict. Why don't you have Supreme Verdict? What do they have? Me draw 2 cards. What is happening? How did we not get you? How are you going to do nothing all game? Please me draw 2 cards. Command. Return this to my hand. Seems like a good thing to force, huh? And that's game. I mean, this is 7, right? Okay. I was gonna say I don't want to fetch the Mystic Sanctuary and show it to them when they don't know about it, but we got him, gentlemen. We got him. It's a good thing their deck is more unplayable than ours. It's close. Settle the wreckage. Plus force. That would be very unfortunate. All right, this is a fair deck. We want fair cards. Good, good, good. Justifiable, maybe? Seems kind of loose. What sucks? Force of Negation, actually get the impression is like kind of fine. Bolts are pretty medium. I'm going to cut at least 2. I'm a little scared of some Narsets. Spell Snare is good against 2-mana counterspells. But if they're 2-mana counterspells like Logic Knot, and they have only like 2 or 3 Snapcasters, then Spell Snare is kind of bad. So I'm gonna cut some Spell Snares. I'm really talking myself into cutting some Spell Snares here. Russ, what else you want to cut? What else you cutting? I don't want to play into Supreme Verdict too much, so I feel like Delver might be kind of bad. And it's also not very good against their walkers. Deprive? You don't like Deprive? It does the Mystic Sanctuary thing. I like Sinkhole. We should keep Bolt? Why? Seems like the worst card in our deck by a margin. Really? I mean, I'll trust you to cut Deprive. Really? Deprive? Deprive seems so good. Why is Deprive bad? This is kind of awkward against control deck. Do you really need to loop them? IDK? I mean, I don't know if you need to loop them. Picking up Archmage's Charm seems like big game. Like, I'm not trying to loop the Deprive. I'm trying to loop the Archmage's Charm, right? Maybe that's... You're right. That might just be too cute. But is like a 2-mana just generic counterspell, like, worth it? I think I do want the Delver. Drake, I'm playing at IQ this weekend. I played Burn last week, and I got third at IQ. What should I play Burn? Burn or Amulet? I'm good with both. I tend to think Amulet's better against local metagames, but like if you're crushing it with Burn, then why stop? Don't quit while you're ahead. Keep killing people with Burn. Alright, we'll cut it Deprive. We'll cut it Deprive. Russ said it's bad, it's bad. I'm going to cut 2 bolts. And then when I find myself wanting to draw Lightning Bolt at every step of the game, I'm going to admit Teddy was right. Take out 2 bolts, 2 snare, and a force. A force? Okay, I actually do like cutting a force more than a Deprive. I think you're right. No, I think you're right. Cutting force is probably better. Force is good, but not that good. On the draw, it's a little better. Okay, I don't regret it because I'm on the draw. On the play, I think I'm going to cut the force and bring the Deprive back in. Because the land pickup from Deprive is less painful in the play. Snap keep. 10 is great. Colonnade go. The old Azorius Guildgate. A bold move. So this is a matchup where Perfy is going to be even more right because we're going to fetch all of our red sources like off the bat. Don't think I want a 4th land. I might want this Sinkhole pretty bad though. Bottom, top, move on with my life. I think we're going to go for a turn 3 Pyromancer. Try to hold up Dispute. No sense playing into their counter magic. So like here, although I kind of want to snap Visions, but we'll just pass. We can do that at any point in the game. Green? Green? What? How are you going to have green? Chat help. I'm spooked. Pyromancer. Could hold up counter magic. Could get blown out by literally anything. I'd love to get blown out by literally anything. Path. Okay. I don't feel that blown out. Go basic. Didn't even get path after the visions. Pog. So I get to honor my visions. Bottom. Top. Go. Alright, hopefully they don't like Jace me. Although even if they Jace me, I have Sinkhole next turn. Like I have Pyromancer book Sinkhole. 2 green sources. They're going to Oko me? That'd be kind of gross. Although we could still kill it. But that would still be kind of gross. Timely? That is like the least scary thing I was expecting. Wow. Okay. Bog champ. Now we can grab Mystic Sanctuary. Go grab like a Serum Visions again. That's kind of sexy. Pyromancer. I guess we're willing to run a token into theirs. They're not interested in trading. What the heck? What is happening? No blocks. Do they just have Supreme Verdict? They might just have Supreme Verdict. Whatever. You stole 3 points if you have Supreme Verdict. Let's grab Mystic Sanctuary. Target Serum Visions. And then let's Deprive, picking up the Sanctuary. And then when they counterspell, we have Dispute, and it's going to be disgusting. Okay. I should have nothing. What the heck? Okay. Let's put the Deprive on top of my deck. Yes. Serum Visions. Okay. Bottom this. Sure, we'll tap another 3-mana counterspell. Kind of fine with that. Sure, deck. I'm not winning this race. I just realized that. But we are going to trade a token with another token. We'll take 2. So, I guess we're still okay. And we're like making more tokens as the game goes on than they are. It's just like, fine. I'm going to trade off a token. It feels like they could really be holding this Young Pyromancer at bay, and they're just like, not. I'm going to start winning this race pretty quickly. Opt. You got it, buddy. I have a loop. What is this? Timely? What the fuck? Why do you have more of these? Deprive that. Picking up this. Okay. Counter that. I just don't understand why they have so many of these. It's just so frustrating. Deprive. Okay. Yes, I would like to. Yes, put Deprive on top of my deck. Target all creatures. This is kind of really, really sweet, actually. Snapcaster Mage. Target Serum Visions. Cast Serum Visions. Pick up the Deprive again. Oh, the Archmage's Charm, you say. Top. Top. They feel out of this game. Like, I don't know how they claw back. Like, they could try to annihilate Colonnade, but we got this Magmatic Sinkhole we've been sitting on for, like, literally forever. And we just have, like, 2 cards on them anyway. Because they've just been playing lands while we've been picking up a Mystic Sanctuary over and over again. Block. Oh, they figured it out! Kind of want to take one. Is that insane? Just, like, take a token? Feels insane. So we attack with everybody. They block, take 4. They're on a 2-turn clock. I think they're on a 2-turn clock anyway. So attack with all creatures. Hold back Pyromancer. Deal. It's animated. Before blockers. Yeet this bitch. Kill that. Delving the whole squadron. Go ahead. Why don't you go ahead and move that one? Move that one on. Path. That's lame. I think we let this path go, though. Because I think we still have lethal. So they block, take 3, go to 5. We make a token. We only have 4. Ugh. Ew. I don't think we have a choice. This may be overly conservative, but like I just don't really want to play the game on this axis. I just want to keep defaulting them. Now if they play something here, I'm obviously going to do something about it. Actually, them fetching might mean they're still dead, right? 3 go to 4. Yeah, now they're dead. Them fetching was loose. So we take 3, go to 4, and now like I just have 1,000 counter spells for the turn that like matters the most. And I have lethal in play. So if they don't have Verdict here, they're dead. They're the big dead. And if they do have Verdict, we're going to Archmage Charm, draw a bunch of cards. What is this? Oh, something that gets countered by Mystical Dispute. Bold. Let's do that. Anything else? So I got a Deprive you know about. Or are we done here? What is the green for? I never figured out what green is for. They have a lot of green sources for nothing green. What is the green card, opponent? What are you doing? You're just blue-white control splash green. A lot of green. Does everyone the racist throughout my life? Yeet. Wait, we could steal the Colonnade? Oh, that's so smart. We should have stolen the Colonnade. Just like add, like keep like a tally of what the most broken things we can steal is. Veil? There's no way they're playing like 1,000 green sources for Veil. Like you'd play 1. Like if you're trying to play like 2 or 3 Veils in the sideboard, what do you mean there's no deck list? The deck list should be there. Just exclamation point deck list. You spelled deck list wrong, right? No, you didn't. What the heck? What happened? It's Stream Decker. Maybe it's exclamation point deck. Nope. I'm just like taking the L's. What's up, Stream Decker? What's good, dog? Let's try this again. The deck list should be there. Set as current. Yo. What the heck? Let's try this one more time. Please, Stream Decker. Oh no, it literally worked like last league. Something broke with Stream Decker. Well, I'm sorry, chat. The deck list is the winning deck list from the Atlanta Classic. I'll ship it to you. Modern. SCG Classic. Izzet Delver. Cut. Paste. There you are. Posted it in the chat. Sorry about that. This hand is heinous, to say the least. Mulligan. This hand is much better. Think it's a pretty easy bottom one of the Serum Visions. Keep bottom of Serum. Opponent multi 6 as well, which is pretty sweet. Snow-covered island, Astrolabe. We finally getting to get some Urza action. I've been awaiting you, Urza action. Oh no. I have 6 like a Chungus. Actually gonna fetch an island here. Yeah, I've been running this Delver list without fetch lands, and I'm curious how it feels with non-islands and Sanctuary. Sanctuary's been great. Sanctuary's just been incredible. Like, I think we beat Burn mostly off the back of Sanctuary, actually. It's been very, very good. Why are they in the tank on me fetching? Why is this happening to me? You can't steal colonies, it only steals non-land? Oh. Yeah, it does. It does. That makes sense. It wouldn't say, like, creature or something like that. I wanted to steal the colonnade so bad. Opponent still in the tank. Fetching. Very challenging. Alright, we get to fetch. You love to see it. Island. Serum Visions. Hey, Zun GG? Zun GG? Zung? Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. It means a lot. Serum Visions. When Oko turns Drake into an elk. Fail Drake. Fair. Well, Spell Snare's pretty bad. Opt and the land, I think, are both pretty good. I'm just going to top both of those. Put both those right there on top. Your turn. I guess we could pitch it to Force. It's pretty nice. I can stop F6ing, though. I'm a Force deck. I just want F6. Play through nice and quick. Witching Will. Alright, so this is like the outcome deck, probably. Which is pretty interesting. If they play Emery this turn, I don't know if I can afford to bolt it or if I should just put Pyromancer and play first. It depends on what they hit, I guess. We're probably supposed to bolt it. Oh, yeah, they hit EE. Ugh, puke. This is so lame. Bolt you. Goodbye, Emery. We could snap ult on Emery next turn if they have another one. Hey, Shadows. Thanks for the resub. Really appreciate it. 4 months in a row. So much support. How's it going? Thank you. Thank you. This is Shadows decks we're playing here. If you have another deck for this next month, it's been so long. It took me so long to get to it. Post it in the sublist part of the Discord. Ooh, it's the Goose deck. Goose, that's a Goose. If they're missing land drops, I'm snap ulting this turn. Oh, yeah. We're snap ulting. See ya. Try to keep you stuck on 2 mana for as long as possible. Look at you, got your 4 bananas. So nice. I realized I haven't submitted a sublist yet. That's okay, Blitz. I've had trouble streaming recently because of the Pioneer debacle, so you have waited a perfect amount of time. Snapcaster Mage. Bolt. Okay. Bolt that. Spending red mana. See ya. Okay. And then We still have Force up. We actually have a creature in play finally. Unfortunately, Force doesn't counter Urza, so we're gonna have to find a solution to that problem. Like rather quickly. Oh, well, Deprive does. So if they draw a land, it's pretty hard to cast Urza still, so this is probably the only opportunity we're gonna have to put Young Pyromancer in play. I think this might seal it though. If we untap again without them like doing anything, I think we win. What the hell? You can't have stuff. Is this dispute? There's no way. Rebuke. That costs 3 mana. Ooh, not 2. Alright, well. Consider me a 5-head. Well, now they have a little bit more time. Main deck Rebuke is pretty sicko. Spell Snare, not good against that one. Modern Kethis? Oh god, I did that already. That is very hard to play online. Gotta love the Kamigawa Legend lands. No, you do not. Come on, chat. What's a broken strategy? Broken strategy is like Urza. Oko. Noko. Please, no. See ya. Alright. Opt. You can't count this. What are we doing? Hello. Snapcaster Mage. That snaps opt, actually. We want that. I want that. Alright, we're in business. We're in business. Can't tell if I want to opt a main phase treasure to land. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think we want to opt main phase. Thoughtcast. That's sicko. Alright. You have your divination. Bobble. Reasonable. Lots of air. Bobble yourself. Don't like it. This deck has a lot of air in it. Which is kind of my problem with it. It feels like if you interact with like the first like 2 or 3 things, you just get so much time. Like I'm beating them down with a Snapcaster Mage. Which I guess there's worse things. This exposes me a little bit to engineered explosives, but I think that's fine. Hope it's fine. Just be my Shadow deck. Remember when I made you play Blue Eye Control? And we won on turn 1? I do remember winning on turn 1 Blue Eye Control. That was a busted strategy. Well, didn't we 5-0 that league? We crushed people. That deck was good. That was good. I have enough cantrips. Don't have enough Young Pyromancers. If I could draw a land here, that'd be pretty sick. Especially like a fetch land. So we could put the Force of Negation on top. That'd be kind of sick. Kind of sick. So we can like hold up, deprive. Oh yeah, dude, this deck's great. You just draw whatever you want on command. It just doesn't even come close to battery. All right, yeah. Oh yeah, look at this. This is just broken. This is broken strategy right here. All right, here you go. Here is a Young Pyromancer, and we got deprive action. Now we have a real clock. We're gonna play a 4-drop. We're gonna deprive it. The game's gonna end. It's gonna be a great time. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This game is big over. Sure. I will opt. You think they have like a whir? They might. They're in the tank. They have like a whir or removal spell or anything along those lines. Cryptic Command. They have Cryptic Command. All right. I've decided they have Cryptic Command. Here it comes. Cryptic, counter top your theme. Mana leak that. Always yield. Not sure if I used the right one there, actually. I probably should have deprived. That way I could know I was drawing another counter spell. Oh. Easy. Easy clap. Alright. I think I'm going to put Force of Negation on top of my deck. I didn't have my 4th island because Spirebluff isn't an island. I'm an idiot. Oh my gosh. No worries. Everything's fine, chat. I don't know what you're worried about. I don't know why you're concerned or why you think I'm dumb. Oh my gosh. Gotta go to bed? Hey, thanks, Ryan. I really appreciate it. Appreciate your support. Appreciate you hanging out. I think this is the last match anyway. We've just been clapping people. And pretty quickly, too. La boom boom. La boom boom finna get deprived. What is this, Nurzum? Get countered. No! Sure, we'll grab an island. Deprive that, picking up Mystic Sanctuary. Done. I countered all of their spells. And they were done playing Magic. How very reasonable. God, this deck's busted. Yeah, no kidding. I don't think we can play Remand because Deprive feels better. Honestly, Big Monkey, you're kind of right. Deprive has been unbelievable. It's just been so good. All right, how do you board against the Lotus Box deck, Russ? You hear? You hear? You hear? We need one more out of you. I feel like these cards are all good. Do you want Thing in the Ice is my question. Do you want Thing in the Ice? Do you want Abrade, Saheeli, Flame Slash? Do you want like it? I don't think you want Saheeli. I don't think you want this. Do you want like any of these cards? Probably don't want Abrades. Like these? Because if it's not Wurza, you probably don't want it. 2 Stroke, 2 Dispute, 1 Dismember. Wow, I'm so smart. Those are the 5 I wanted. So you don't want Flame Slasher Thing. That's fair. There's a reason why, since Mystic's printing, I've been playing Deprive and Miracles. Okay, Ken, that's a bit much. That's a little bit much. You're going a little deep, buddy. You're a little deep. God, this deck's amazing, Hunter x Hunter. Yeah, this deck's really fun too. This deck is, like I said, it's everything I want to be doing in Magic. Spell Snare is unbelievably terrible in this matchup. It is so bad. -2 Charm, -1 Snap. -1 Snap? What are we doing? What? This is our card advantage engine. We gotta kill him. Kill him dead. Counter their stuff. I feel like bolts kind of suck. Why are we leaving all the bolts in our deck? Oh, because they kill Embrace. Never mind. And they're a goose deck. I forgot they're a goose deck. Don't answer that question. I'm very stupid. Delvers are fine. Young Pyro's fine. Alright. Russ is smart. We're at 11. Kill him. Kill him dead. Kill him dead. Alright. I think this is the last match. Can I check? I think I can check. Let's go over here. No, that's my previous league. Okay, never mind. I cannot check. Is this hand good? This hand looks good. I didn't even finish looking at it, actually. This hand's good. I've decided this hand's good. Sinkhole is a sweet one in this matchup, too. Although it doesn't kill Oko, which is unbelievably frustrating. Do you think we're going to get turned to Oko'd? Because I kind of want to slam this Delver on one. But we have 2 Mystical Disputes I really want to line up. Blissfully Bleak, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. I'm going to slam Delver. They got turned to Oko. It just be like that sometimes. It just be like that. We can actually still just attack it and bolt it. So, like, I don't even care that much. Okay, I'm calling game over already. I mean, it sounds good. What are our bad matchups in this deck? Burn. Probably Tron, but definitely Burn. You are not beating Burn, but no Titan Shift? What time is it? 10:30? Probably not. Probably going to get done somewhere around 11? Probably not. Because if I play Titan Shift, it's going to take like another 2 hours. Leave me up at like 1 a.m. We'll have to probably wait for another day. We'll stream Titan Shift again another day. I don't think we can do it today. We'd have to be like done now. And even then, it'd be pushing it to like 6.5 hours. It's probably still like tough. Rats. Sorry, Big Monkey. I know you like Titan Shift. I get it, I promise. Alright, what do you have? Just got like a bolt or something? Thoughtseize. Deal. Oh, push. Okay, I don't care at all. I will draw another threat. Go. Eventually. Well, in the meantime, we are giving them a lot of time to set up. We're relying on these disputes pretty heavy to, like, carry this team. This OG Innistrad way too powerful. Yeah, it is. I mean, getting access to Grizzlebrand, Thought Scour with the Delve card is insane. You're just like... Yeah. Delver, Snap. Oh, Snap is from OG Innistrad. Wow, Innistrad was a sweet set. Look at that. Oh, this is getting so disputed. Cast, target that. They probably have Rebuke here. This is like pretty clear Rebuke mana, right? Alright, they didn't have it. Easy. Easy clap. Hello. Why do they always tank on my fetches? Like they're going to Shadow of Doubt me or something. Watch them be playing Shadow of Doubt. That would be unbelievable. Play this. Play Delver. Cast the turn. Okay. Watery Grave. Okay. Do you have the Urza? Bobble. You have the Bobble. Do you have the Urza? This is a lot of mana. That is an Urza. What if I cast Dispute on that too? Countered. If the last card's Rebuke, I was saying the last card's Rebuke we're actually covered because we can just Sinkhole the Urza. The token's gonna be a little bit of a problem, but we're actually fairly covered. They look kind of dead. I guess they have like the Bobble trick going on, so they could probably draw like one more real card, but we have a Deprive covering that. Nobody ever wants their cards. They always bobble themselves and fetch. Sultai Urza, what is this deck? This is the Lotus Box deck. Put Fatal Push on top. Lame. Lame-o. We need to draw an island so that we can Deprive lock them. Okay. Oh my gosh. Lightning Bolt? Yeah, I'll flip that one. I think we're going to Deprive this. Picking up. Yeah, I'll pick up the Sanctuary. Draw bolts. Combat, attack for 3. The thing is, I don't think we can hold the Mystic Sanctuary either, because if we draw like Archmage's Charm or Force of Negation, we're going to want to be able to hold it up. But our clock is pretty high. Like, the bright side is our clock's pretty quick. Like, we have 2 time locks in our hand, basically. So, like, this would be a 6-turn clock, but it's actually a 4-turn clock because we have 2 bolts. So, it's not bad. Three more other islands. And our second Mystic Sanctuary triggers off the first one, which is kind of nice. Deprive insane value. Did they play well? Yeah, they played well. They played the Witching well. The disputes were disgusting in this match too. We drew both, and they like both lined up really well. They lined up with a 3-drop and a 4-drop, just like 1 mana counterspell them. All right, land's good for us. As I say, we don't have any more things covering anything, so good one. Taking on my upkeep. Drake, you know how daze plus red and 6 works? What do you mean? You just daze and you just daze. Play red and 6. You daze. I don't even know what kind of trick this is. You just daze people. Dazing is broken. Oh, the emblem? Yeah, where you just like pick lands up, then cast it. So you can like do the stupid like pay to cast it thing, right? Where like you can, I think you can pick a land up and then discard the land, right? So you just like literally can just throw a land in the graveyard to Dave something. I think that works. Yeah, I think let's play this. Alright, 12. I think we're asking for a lot to get 2 more turns out of this deck. Like, they do have a lot of air, but a lot of their air does draw cards. We're probably going to need a little bit of help to actually win this game. Like, we have 2 more hits before they're dead. Yeah, they're putting push on top of their deck. Ugh. That is so gross. Gross, but fair. Why would they wait till my draw? Or my upkeep, I guess? My upkeep is the correct time to do it. Push. Pushed. Threat. Another one. DJ Khaled. They've picked up that push like 3 times. It's pretty gross. If Sinkhole would be Lightning Axe, they'd be dead. What do you mean Lightning Axe? You talking about like Lava Axe? Like deal 5? Because that costs 5 mana. Did you know that? So smart, topping Delver. Dude, top all the Delvers. Lightning Axe only hits creatures? Yeah. How would you feel if your next draw was a fast land? I mean, not great. It's probably the worst draw in the deck right now, right? Like, any spell is among the best draws in the deck. Oh, no. This looks like a Witching Will. EE on one? Ugh. I mean, that blows up all their Ash Slaves, I guess. Oh, no. Okay. One. I guess they don't have anything. Pay red. Murk him. So the cool thing is, if they blow this EE, this thing dies to Bolt. Flip. What is happening? Why are we taking on this? Delver's gonna flip, it always flips. Nothing can go wrong. Spirebluff Canal. Hey, remember that thing that I was talking about? How it's like the worst draw in our deck? It's still the worst draw in our deck. But we're going to play all our lands out because if we draw Archmage's Charm, we're going to be able to draw 2 cards and play things. They draw another Urza? Oh my god. Alright, well, that's pretty rough. Yep, it'd be like that. I mean, I'm taking 6. Yep, yep. Yep. Archmage's Charm. Come on, buddy. That was a pretty sick draw. Oof. Magmatic Sinkhole is also a pretty sick draw. Yeah, look at this. So let's trade all our resources with theirs. Bolt the stupid construct. And let's just go down to nothing. Go. Alright, a good old-fashioned top deck war. I think they're favored, but I was willing to spill all the resources so that they didn't have a clock on us. We drew the last bolt. That's gross. Alright. Well, that's rough. Because they have Cryptic Commands and like Urzas in their deck and Okos and stuff. Although they can't cast Oko. They don't have the mana to cast it. So Okos are actually dead draws right now. Serum Visions, that's a good one. But it gives them a target for their Cryptic Command. I would Cryptic Command this if I were them. Seems like as good a target as any. Oh, that was so good. All these are so good, right? Top, go. I shouldn't have 6, but I am. Saving time. I'm 6 minutes ahead of them. What are they doing? The Mystic Sanctuary might be a little loose. But I think it's probably fine. Question is, do I want to snap a Bolt? Oh, I could snap a Deprive. Alright, yeah, let's pass. Snap Deprive is way better. And then they found a source for Oko. Alright. I think we're going to snap Bolt here. This sucks. So we Sanctuary, put Deprive on top. Alright, now. We're going to take one more draw step. Sanctuary, put Deprive on top. Because we don't have, like, a flurry of bolts, I kind of want to just, like, get some more resources. Like, all we have is a Force of Negation. Whereas, like, here we're going to be able to go Snapcaster Mage. Go grab the Serum Visions. Pick it up. This is a Cryptic. I'm glad I waited till my turn to fight this. They just conceded? This game is so even. Alright. Look at that. Turn to details. Look at that, chat. We lost the first round to Burn and then didn't lose another game of Magic. We didn't lose another game of Magic after we played against Burn in the first round. And one of those was Burn again. That's kind of demonstrating a lot to me. This deck is impressive. Given how crappy it looks, it is impressive. Russell, I see how you clapped people. This deck's good. I'm very, very impressed. What to play against? So it was Burn, Shadow, which I think was going to be a really bad matchup, and like Archmage's Charm just outshined itself. Like Blue Eye Control, splashing green for questionables, and the Lotus Box deck. That was kind of hot. This deck's really sweet. All right, let's talk about it. That's not what I wanted. Oh gosh. Why does this exist? Where is my collection? Here it is. Boop. All right, let's talk about it, chat. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about our thoughts. I like the Thing in the Ice. Although it is kind of clunky to enable because we don't have free spells like Metamorphose. It does feel a lot worse than it felt in Phoenix. But I do still kind of like it. For matchups where they're bolting a lot of your stuff or the creature matches or whatever, I think I like Thing in the Ice a lot. The Dragon's Claws were like fine. I mean, we played Burn twice, so like it's hard to really complain, but like they're only for Burn, right? It just kind of feels like a mistake. The main deck felt great. Honestly, this 60, I didn't find myself really wanting to change a card. Like when I asked Russ if he wanted to change anything about his list, he told me no. Playing the deck, I don't think I want to change a card on the main deck. The Mystic Sanctuaries were incredible. The Archmage's Charms were great. The Force Negations were unbelievable. The Deprives were great. Everything was great. The Delvers were great. I was impressed with the Delver's secrets. I liked being able to board out of them when I didn't want them, but I liked having access to them in the main deck. Yeah, it was just like sweet. Spell Snares were reasonable, although honestly one of the worst cards in our deck because there's a lot of 3-drops that matter in the format right now. Ironically, these cards would almost be like better, except outside the Burn matchup, they would have been better as like Mystical Disputes. But Which, I mean, it doesn't even feel that insane to me. Made a Mystical Dispute, like a 3-mana mana leak, like kind of sucks, but like the times it's 1 mana is busted. Anyways, this deck felt sweet. They also, like, if they were dead, you could just pitch them to Force. Main deck felt great. The sideboard was close. Like, if it's not actually what I want to play, it's close. Like, I want these cards still. I still want, like, this, some combination of these cards, and, like, these are, like, the questionables for me. The Abrades were not incredible, but we didn't really play against that many creature decks. So, like, the cards here that you see me questioning, I didn't play against, like, humans or any kind of these, like, creature decks that, like, we'd want these kinds of cards against, really. And we also didn't play any, like, graveyard decks, and I kind of feel like we'd be in trouble if we played against, like, Sultai Vine, like, which is part of the reason that Russ said he wanted these. Hopefully it's okay to call you Russ. So that makes me kind of still want, like, Thing in the Ice. And these cards are kind of the questionables for me. Like, I think these slots could easily be something else. I don't know what I'd want. Maybe, like, I don't know. Another piece of land hate isn't unreasonable. Maybe we just have room in our sideboard to show up our burn matchup. Because, like, our Urza matchup's just already reasonable enough. So, like, these are acceptable enough in the deck. And, like, here I kind of want, like, another piece of land hate. And maybe, like, some kind of, like, sweeper. Like, is Pyroclasm ridiculous? Probably, because we play a bunch of small creatures. Maybe, like, Electrickery. I don't know. Electrickery kind of sucks. It might just be the best thing. Like, the sideboard's close. These are the only things I would consider changing really as of right now. I liked the, like, small tailoring we can do in the sideboard with counter spells. I like the extra removal spells. I liked a lot of what's going on here. Russell Lee, smart Magic player. Didn't win a Classic by accident. Yeah, this deck's hella fun. I appreciated that experience. It was nice to be able to enjoy some Modern right there. That was a lot of fun. Shadow's garbage, Delver's broken. I'm here for that. Is it Delver locked for the envy? Yeah, man. But Drake had a much better bracket of decks than I did. I would look it up. I mean, it's hard to convince me that, like, who had a better bracket of decks when I had to play Burn twice. It's probably one of the decks I'd put at the bottom of my list of decks I want to play. Burn seems awful. Now, the control decks in Urza is stuff that I want to play, so I'll give you that. I'll give you those. But, like, having to play Burn twice was rough. I would be shocked to do it in 3-2. Staticaster? That's not unreasonable. Staticaster's kind of reasonable. Now, do I play this or Shadow? Come on, play this deck. This deck's hot. Shadow did win the Envy, so maybe the Open, so maybe you're supposed to just play Shadow. But this deck was fun. This deck was hella fun. And I feel like it's going to beat a lot of bad players, too. Like, they just have no idea what's going on. You can get massacred by Forces and Archmage's Charms. And, it's all so fun. It's all great. I love it so much. All right. Any other questions, problems, concerns before we wrap this on up? I had 2 Trons and a Burn? Okay, Teddy, that is worse. You got me. GG, you got it. You got it. Tron and Burn are probably the worst matchups this deck. Every time you're playing, like, an Izzet Spells deck most of the time, it's just always the worst matchup, unless it's, like, Storm. Because Storm beats the crap out of Tron, but it loses to Burn. Burn's, like, a less than 20% matchup. People just respect Shadow. That's fair. But that'll do it for the day. This deck was a ton of fun. I recommend trying it out. If you haven't, Russell's really smart. Reach out to him on Twitter at I'm not Russell. I think there's an underscore somewhere in there. You can find him on Russell Lee. Actually, let me get this right. Twitter. Russell Lee. Yeah, it's underscore I'm not Russell. Follow him on Twitter. He's great. And you can reach out to him there. I'm sure he'll be happy to answer your questions. I'm volunteering him to talk to you. You can always reach out to me here on stream, on the YouTube comments, on Twitter, wherever. I will be happy to answer some questions for you. Not too many. Just kidding. I don't care. But be happy to talk about this deck. This deck's a lot of fun. And I'm down to give it another try. You definitely should. Thanks for the games. Thanks for being here. If you've appreciated the content I've produced here for you, and you really want to support me, you should hit that follow button if you have not yet. It's the easiest way to support me on Twitch, and we'll let you know when I go live. If you are watching this on YouTube and you've enjoyed the content I've produced for you, please hit the subscribe button. It's the easiest way to support me on YouTube, and we'll let you know when I post more videos. Other ways you can support me, Team Nova, and the streams to support my sponsors, which you can see strewn about across the stream. The top center, you have the Mage logo and the Introspective logo. Mage is a mobile app company that produces software for Magic the Gathering. They have a mobile app on across every single platform that, in my opinion, is the best mobile app on the market. It's free to download. Just check it out. You can scan your collections in. I think you can even buy and sell cards from the app directly from wherever you are. It's an excellent application, and like I said, free to download, doesn't cost you a dime. Supports Team Nova to support the sponsors. They also have a market. It's gonna be like StockX coming out for Magic. It should be coming out here soon. I just got finished done with a beta test with Pierre, and it looks super sweet. So I'm excited about it, and I can't wait for it to be unveiled and actually released to the public, not just in like this prototype stage it's in. Introspective is a clothing company that sponsors Team Nova as well as the other teams in the SCG Tour. They produce our jerseys as well as some of the clothes I've worn here on stream for you. You can buy some of that at a discount using code TeamNovaMTG. There is a link below as well as information about how much money you'll be saving with them. You can buy some stylish clothes, save a little bit of money, and support Team Nova. All wins in my book. Other ways you can support me are the sponsors beneath my stream. We have Inklin Customs, which is the artist that did all of the artwork for Team Nova, including the logo, the playmats, our tokens, and some of the emotes you have here on stream. She is an excellent artist. I cannot recommend her enough. And she has excellent prices on all of her tokens. You can find her at all of the major events. She'll be at a lot of Mythic Championships, a lot of Magic Fests, and some of the Opens. So you can follow her on Twitter at Inklin Customs, see which event she's going to be at, or you can just order things from her store. Link to her storefront, panels below, description below if you're on YouTube. Check her out, she's great. Next up, we got Hipsters of the Coast, which is the content production website you can find Team Nova's content at. You can also find content from plenty of other fantastic writers, including you can also find some podcasts and merchandise for you to purchase there as well. It doesn't cost you a dime to go get a little bit better at Magic, read some Magic content, and support Team Nova. So check out Hipsters of the Coast. Links below. You know what's up. Next up, we got Mana Traders, which is the rental service that I use to play all these fantastic decks for you. I would not go out of my way to buy Izzet Delver on Moto, as there's very unlikely I'm playing that deck in any tournament, although it is super sweet. I cannot recommend Mana Traders enough if you're looking to really be serious about Magic and try a host of different decks and iterate on decks and tune decks. Also, you can use code TeamNovaMTG to save now 20%. The links below are incorrect. You use code TeamNovaMTG to save 20% on your first 3 months with Mana Traders. So highly recommend checking them out. Been using them from even before I was sponsored, and their service is fantastic. So check them out. And last but not least, we have the End Games, which is a store in Charlottesville local to some of our players. They let us buy and rent cards at a discount. You can too, using code TeamNovaMTG. There's a link to the storefront below. You can save, I believe it's 10%. It might be 15%. I never get this right. But it will let you know the information there in the panels below is correct. Check out the storefront. Save a little bit of money buying some singles and sealed product and support Team Nova. So check them out. Save some money. And I really appreciate all of your support. I'll see you next week.